Alright. I turned the music off because I don't really want to wait any longer. But I got a email notification from CurseForge like an hour ago that Create 0.3 has released, which is a mod for Minecraft, and it's a great mod that allows you to make like all kinds of moving contraptions and automation, and it's very steampunk and it's very cool, and I like it a lot. So so I was like, I really want to check out some of the features, so I may as well stream it. I actually already put together a really small mod pack, pretty much just like JEI, a couple of libraries, and the mod itself. I don't know if slash when I'd do like a survival series on it, but for right now, I just really want to check out some of the new features and the stuff. I mean, God, let me actually, let me go and switch my fucking monitor to desktop screen. Oops, turn the music off. Like, I'm not gonna just watch the video, but I'm scrubbing. But I watched it earlier, right? They've made like the mechanical belts have a really nice texture. I like them a lot. They've changed up a bunch. Oh, this is like shitty quality. I guess I don't know. My stream probably isn't too much better, so sorry about that. But like you can see they've added in like copper shingles, I guess. Maybe in like to make some because I'd imagine they're going to integrate the copper from 1.17 as well, so maybe they're thinking ahead with that, since there's already copper in this mod. You can see it's got a really cool like thing here, and they've added these like inserter arms like from Factorio, which look to be powered by the side from a small gear. And then if we go through a bit more, we can see there's a Nixie tube here, which I've never played around with the Nixie tubes, but they look really cool. Everything in this damn mod looks awesome, which is why I'm excited. Look, he's made a damn Ferris wheel, and if I play this a bit, oh, sorry, let me turn that down. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. And apparently they've added entity collisions so that you can actually ride on this stuff, right? I don't know what the hell this is. It looks like some kind of liquid bottling machine, because it's like you've got a grabby arm grabbing exerters, and then it's got like these pipes. Maybe only this part here. Can you see my cursor? I'm not hoping you can. But this part in the center above this little platform, I'm thinking that's probably what dispenses the water, and then above is just a multi-block water tank. And then these are like pipes leading to it, because it doesn't look, I don't think it's a full multi-block structure. And it looks just cool in motion. We've got some like lava pumping monstrosity here. I don't understand it, but it looks cool. Well, let's go back there a second, because I believe they've changed up the funnels and like the conveyor belt dropper things they used to have. This looks like it's a basin crushing or a compactor, which isn't new, but like a lot of these textures are new. Is this a brewing station? Oh, it's putting the it was putting the liquid the potion liquid into the systems, and you can store them in these tanks. God. Look, I had this Britannia series going, and I didn't intend to drop it, but I might have to. like I loved what I was doing with the Britannia, but I might have to put it on hold to do a series of this, because god damn is it cool. Looks like some kind of maybe these are just player substitutes, and they're using this hand crank. So is this like it looks like a valve, what do you call it, like a valve gauge spinny thing, right? And it looks like you can use it kind of like the hand crank to manually activate some machines, like this water pump. So much stuff going on here, but I think most of this isn't new. It's just like showing it on a big scale. Right, we've got gold, crushed gold. This looks like an ore processing facility. And these are the trains, right? Look at this. Look at this. He's walking on the train and it pulled up to like a train stop. Is walking on this too. I'm not too big a fan of like some of like the rounder models. I feel like they don't fit in with the mod as much as the other stuff. Like the red pipes from like the red like pipe valve things from earlier. I think they would have been like a better fit if they weren't rounded and more square, but I mean it's still cool. And as the same with those lights that were above above somewhere. Oh, sorry. Oh, you can change the Nixie tubes to letters. I don't know. I've never really played around with them, so that might not be new. But we've got some kind of. Is this a new way to smelt items? Did they decide to make a more elegant version since the? Because previously you can bulk smelt items by using wind or a fan blowing through lava, and it would smelt items that way. But maybe they added a different way because it was a bit inelegant. This looks like you can actually release water because it's like filling up source blocks. Some spinny stuff. I don't really care about that. What the heck? God, just the models look so cool. God, is this a goddamn Fall Guys thing? No, I think it's just a Wipeout kind of idea in general. I do have to wonder though, how buggy is this interaction? I mean, and we're gonna find out right in a second. How buggy is the interaction between the moving entities and players gonna be, and other entities? This looks sick though. God damn. I think the best part about how it looks is that this stuff can have function. You can have trains that like pull up and then deposit items and pick up items and go to another area. You can have infrastructure with trains like this. Now how I'm guessing these are made, I don't know how they do the linking. I can think of like maybe there's some kind of like rotational like mechanical bearing attaching them, and then you're using the cart assembler. But maybe they've also added new ways to get these. But the trains are sick. I'm really excited to try them. This is the monorail. Oh my god, there's so much cool new stuff. And so let's get rid of that, and I'm gonna bring up, one sec, someone pinged me. Looks like it doesn't matter, it's in a Discord I don't care about. Alright, so I created a simple mod pack here. God damn it. I'm in survival. Whoops, I forgot about that. Game mode. C. Alright, okay, that's fixed that. Maybe I should have gone to a super flat world, because now I need to generate stuff. We'll just try and see if we can quickly fly off. Is there... God, this is like all jungle. I just need a flat area. What the hell is this music? Did Create... Wait, let me turn it down first. But did Create also add new music? I mean, I usually play with music basically off, so... I mean, I'll keep it on, I guess. I'm trying to explore new features, right? And I don't want to exclude any. Wait, no. No, this is just a Minecraft song. I just don't hear it very often. Yeah, my bad. This is not... sorry, my auto jump is on. Let me just turn that off. Alright, anyway, let's have a look at some of the new stuff added. Let's change... God, I haven't got anything set up since I literally made this pack like 20 minutes ago. Just before I started the stream. So we need GUI to scale to 3, which is what fits my screen best. And I'm gonna turn this music off. It's good, but it's distracting. So yeah, there isn't like too many pages of content. But it's the stuff you can do with it. I don't think there's anything new here with the bricks. I think maybe the scoria texture changed a little. I think it looks like it's a bit I don't know, I think it looks a little bit nicer. And I think maybe they lightened the dark scoria. Let me actually, sorry. Can I... Oh, I didn't have a GUI library, so I can't change stuff to show me the colors to see how light they are. But extender grip. I think this was in the last in Create 0.2.2, but I never used it because I didn't get that far in. It looks like electron tubes. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing, yeah, this is the stuff you make with rose quartz now. They used to not be electron tubes, they used to be something else. But I forgot what. But I guess they've changed the name and made it a little more realistic, I guess. Here's the Nixie tubes. Okay, with a name tag displays the contents of the... Okay, so that's how it works. So you put a name tag on it to get it to display letters. What else do we have here? Do we have any new latches? No. Oh, here are the copper blocks. Let's whoops. Check these out. Whoops. God damn it. Okay. I'm guessing these oxidize like normal in Create. Yeah. I wish the sounds were not that standard block sound, but I can definitely see uses for it though. It's a very good texture. It's not directional, it looks like. Yeah. Let me just turn these game sounds down in general, they're very loud. So yeah, it looks like they're gonna be, they look like kind of a roofing material. I don't know, they're interesting because these are like slabs, but they're vertical. Okay, let's see what else. We have the zinc blocks. And how expensive are these actually? Ah, very expensive. But the shingles aren't that bad. Alright, so it's just if you want to build with copper blocks themselves that's expensive, but shingles and tiles are very obtainable. It's only 4 copper. Okay. What's this? This is a minecart coupling. Chains all of your minecarts or carriage contraptions together to form a majestic okay. So this is what they're using to couple the trains together. I don't know how it works. Let's get a bit of rail. They've also added a new rail, I guess. A unidirectional powered rail capable of fine control over minecart's movement speed. Oh, okay, so it can accelerate or decelerate depending on the signal strength. That seems good. Yeah. Propagates redstone power to adjacent controller rails, powering 2 controller rails with different strengths will cause tracks between them to interpolate their signal. Oh, so you can create, like, if you want one train to go fast and then the next train to go slow, and then back and forth between slow and fast, which each train, I guess you could do that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do more testing with that. Item drain is also new, but it seems pretty simple to understand. But anyway, let's just really quickly. I just want to see how this this works. Okay. Sorry, am I too twitchy? Let me turn my mouse sensitivity about down a bit. I usually play with it very high. Actually, that's a good number. Okay. I usually play with it very high, but I realize it can be a bit disorienting. Let's turn the block sounds down. Yeah, it's better. Okay. So I'm guessing you can. Oh, and you get like an actual chain. And now they move together. Okay, what about around corners and like down hills? How does it handle this? Okay, so yeah, the links work like proper links. They're very flexible, and if you break it, the link pops off. Okay, okay. So what if we used a furnace cart? Although with the cart assembler, I'm not sure we'd need to. But if we're not using the cart assembler to make complex contraptions, we can try this. Alright. Oh, and depending on how far apart, it changes the link, I guess. Is there a way to get rid of the link? Maybe with a wrench? What happens if I click on the link? Whoops. Okay. Oh, okay, so you click on the minecart and it'll detach everything from that minecart. Kind of like the wire cutters in Immersive Engineering. Oh, and let's also actually let's move this cart backwards a bit. Okay. I guess when you switch off, it changes. Let's move this closer. Okay, so that's like the minimum distance. And then if we were to get a piece of coal. Very cool. God. I do wish like minecart linking seems like something that really just should be in the base game. A couple of mods add it, like Quark and now this. That's very cool. I like it. Let's see what else there is. The trains is like the main thing that's exciting me, but alright, so we've got these valve handles. Precise source of rotational force that requires the interaction of players. Be careful not to wear yourself out. So I guess it uses hunger. Okay. How do you get it the other way? Oh, you shift click. Okay. With an empty hand, I guess. Let me just really quick get, whoops, no caps. Game, whoops, I need slash. I'm very clumsy with my commands. Do daylight cycle. False now slash time set day. Okay. I always forget to do that at the start of a test world since you need the daylight. Alright, so we've got a few pipes here. Well, actually, we don't need to bring them. We can just shift over them. So, this is a fluid valve. Halts the flow of a fluid from down a pipe. Okay, so it's like a fluid toggle. Yep. Very cool. God, sometimes I wonder though, with this mod, is it like too complicated for me to really figure stuff out? Smart fluid pipe. Filter. Okay, a filter pipe. Makes sense. How do you make these? This one is very cheap. Just iron and copper. Smart requires electron tube, which isn't that bad, but it's just gated behind the nether for the rose quartz. Then we've got this mechanical pump. So you take rotational force and use it to move fluid along a pipe. Has a maximum range of effect in both directions. Okay. So does this like extend, what is this 16 blocks? Does it mean that it sucks up from 16 blocks away? Or does it like extend a tube 16 blocks down and only sucks up source blocks? I don't know. And probably test. Do we have like a pool somewhere? See one on the map. Alright. Let's see what this does. If I were to place that there, or not there. How do I? If I were to use one of those. Okay. So I think, yep, it says you can see this arrow pointing outwards. So I guess that's how that works. And then we need a gear. No, it's a cog. Like that. And then we put, for now, just a valve. And then we need what? Like, is there some kind of tank we have now? Yes, fluid tank. Does this work like a multi-block? Yes, it does. Ah. Alright, so it looks like it can't go straight vertically, but So if you want to expand it horizontally, you need to make squares. Yep. That looks to check out. And if you want to expand, and you can just expand vertically as much as you want. And that definitely allows you to get some cool stuff lined up next to each other, and those probably don't connect. You can see a window in between them. Alright, very cool. So if I were to place that right there, does that not work? Oh, somehow, wait, maybe we need the wrench to make it go the other way. Like this? No. Whoops. Not what I meant. So it should go up that way. Huh. Oh, it depends. I was spinning it the wrong way. Okay, that makes sense. Does it not pump from in-world? Let's have a look. And use it to move fluid along a pipe. Oh, okay, okay. Not move fluid from out of... Okay, yeah, I should have read that better. So it will, instead of this, you attach it to the side of a thing like this, and it takes out of inventories. It doesn't take out of the world. So, but I'm sure you can do it with something. Which was it? Let's have a look. I'm curious. Well, let's have a look at these blaze burners. A little iron home for your fiery friends. I'm sure you could put them to good use. When used on a blaze or blaze spawner, captures a blaze in the item. That's not too difficult. But how do you craft it? Very easily, actually. Can you not release them though? If you can't release them, it makes more sense. So it's not used for transport. A block to heat a basin when housing a tamed blaze. So it provides heat to basin recipes. Increases the remaining burn time by the furnace burn time of the used item. Consumes the item. Use blaze cake for high temperatures. Well, what kind of recipes? So with the blaze burner, it is used, oh, for potion brewing. Is that it though? Let's see if we go to the end. Yeah, it looks like it's used for potion brewing. But also mixing. Oh, okay. Does brass require heated now? Okay, that makes sense. Because brass used to just mix it. It didn't need the... Oh, and you used blaze powder in the recipe. Or a blaze rod as a catalyst. So now they've changed the system to use this blaze burner. So it doesn't cook blaze, but it's still... Also, it doesn't consume blaze, but it's still gated behind it. That's interesting. I'm guessing there's no way around that, right? Yeah. Not that I can see straight away. Fluid interface. What's this? Well, I mean, let's move along. A depot. Handy location to place your items. Provides an interaction point for several machines. Places or takes an item from the depot. Blocks and contraptions that would interact with the belt also work on. I feel like this is the kind of stuff you'd need tutorials on. So does it work like an interface in like AE2 or Refined Storage, where it can connect to a chest network? A handy location to place your items. Provides an interaction point for several machines. I like the tooltips, but I do wish sometimes we had a little more. All the encased fans look different. I don't think they've changed functionally though. Nothing else here has. Okay, so what's these chutes? Collect and transport items vertically or diagonally. Can both take. I want to see that in action. Oh. Okay, I getcha. Alright, so yeah, I getcha. That's really cool, and I also like how it looks. Okay, it looks like the hitbox is a little weird though. Yeah, you can phase through most of it. Whoops. Alright. And you could also, you can have like branches. So you can have like all three things funnel down into this one drop spot. That's pretty cool. Alright, I can see some applications for something like that. And it also just goes straight down, I guess. I don't know how you would transport up it though. Can you? Okay, so it can work like a hopper. And if we want to interact with chutes from the side, we need mounted funnels or actual hoppers. When powered by a fan, fan-powered chutes can convey items upwards or suck items off of depots or belts. God, everything is going to be so complex. Andesite alloy is the same though, right? Yeah. You can mix it to make it cheaper. But it's just andesite and iron or andesite and zinc. Alright. God, they have changed a lot of these textures and they look very nice, very clean. A lot closer to the Jappa textures probably is what they were going for. Wooden brackets. What's this? Decorate your shafts, cogwheels, and pipes to the cozy bit of wooden reinforcement. Oh my, wait. I am very excited for this. Oh yes. I don't know how to get rid of them, but brackets so that they don't feel like they're floating anymore. How do they work on the big cogs? I'm all about this aesthetic stuff. Okay, so that one doesn't make as much sense. So if we go like this, I mean, I guess like it could indicate, oh yeah, this cog is going, you know, away. Oh, and you've got little directional arrows for where you'll place it and where it'll connect. That's cool. I've also changed the texture on these a little. So what happens if I have that there? Okay, so that looks a little more limited. in how it can connect. Can only really connect from the sides. Alright, alright. Good to know. And you can also decorate shafts with it and pipes. So pipes and shafts. What if I were to do it? Okay, you have to place it on that part. So how do you place these? Where do they really go? Maybe we need like a backboard. Let's try that. It says decorate your shafts. I'm not sure how or where I need to click for it. I don't know. But then there's also, whoops, sorry about that. I was having a bit of a you know, fanboy moment when I saw the video, so I had been kind of gushing. Alright, so it works on the straight but not on the curved. And that's how it looks. Alright, alright. Still very cool. And you can see those being used. Right, so, ooh, what are these buckets? Chocolate and honey. Huh. Oops, sorry. Chocolate you make from a spout. An injector for refilling fluid items. When a fluid item container such as a bucket or bottle is filled. Okay, that's not what I was here for. I wanted to see this chocolate. Mix cocoa, sugar, and a bit of milk with heated, and you get chocolate. Huh. Oh, and you can I don't know what this bucket of chocolate is for, but I guess making bars is a food source. And then honey, I mean obviously there's bottled honey. Maybe they've made it so you can place it down and they'll have certain effects, like honey liquid honey will slow you down or something. I don't know yet. We've got Crimson and Warped variants for the windows now. That's cool. What else? Am I missing something obvious here? Cinderflower. Huh. You can crush netherrack. Oh, these are the blaze cakes. Which you need. You get superheated stuff, which you need for either lava production. Oh, it's cool how the blaze it turns blue. Or for the chromatic compound. Interesting. Chromatic compound is still gated behind the crushing mills, yeah. So that hasn't changed much. Are these integrated circuits used for more than just one thing now, I wonder? Huh? Uses, there we go. Nope, still only the rotational speed controller. What about the lapis sheets? It looks like they changed the recipe for the integrated circuits to be a little more involved in crafters, which is cool. Automated shape crafting, mechanical crafting. So, and they haven't added anything new here except the extender grip I didn't know was here. Well, they made the flywheel cheaper, I believe. But otherwise, this is the same stuff gated behind Mechanical Crafters. Alright. All of this stuff is not related to Create, right? So let's check what I missed. Portable storage interface. Ah, okay. So this is what you use to extract items from like a train or or any kind of like thing on a chassis, right? Okay. Yeah. Face each other and spaced 1 to 2 blocks apart. While moving, interacts with stationary portable storage interfaces to transfer items to or from the contraption. Components extracting from the stationary interface will interact with the inventions on the contraption directly. Okay, so it'll stop the contraption automatically to deposit items, right? So that does simplify some of the redstone. You don't need to stop it manually. I don't know if that's like a great thing or not, but what are these used for? Kinetic energy is part of a structure mounted by a windmill bearing. Huh. So have they changed the windmill to use sails instead of just wool? Advanced can take or place items into any accessible inventory such as belts, depots, funnels, and mechanical crafters. So that means you don't have to run conveyors as much because the conveyor spaghetti could get pretty bad. We've got some new casings here. What are these used for? Uses. Nothing yet. Alright, so that's for future content. This update is still in beta, so they might add more in like 0.3.1 or something. I don't know. This is the fluid interface, which I guess is the counterpart to the item interface or storage interface. Moves fluids from moving creations. Hose pulley. Okay. So this is probably what you actually use to extract the liquids. This hose pulley. I don't believe this would work with a simple system. It looks like that would connect there. So if I were to get like a hand crank. Oops. Does that not work? Well, it lowered it down. I should have read more of it. When powered by kinetics, raises or lowers the hose. When fluids pulling from starts taking fluid blocks from the body. Okay. So I guess what you need actually is also the pump. I'm kind of assuming here, but do you also use the pump? And then that's not what I wanted. We need the small cog. Okay. And then we can get another hand crank. No? I was pulling the wrong way. There we go. Okay, I figured it out. So this will drain that pond. Cool. That's very cool. I wonder if they're gonna add oil at some point that you can pump like this. Probably not. That doesn't seem very steampunk or fit the aesthetic too well, but like the idea of making like an oil rig is pretty cool. I like this stuff. This is very nice. And it's not too expensive either. It's just copper. Yeah, you don't need brass for this stuff. Alright. Glad I figured that out. Let's see. What else could I have missed here? Builder's tea. Perfect drink. You make it through leaves, water, milk. Almost like a chai. I don't know. So, maybe it, well, I mean, I guess we can see, right? What effects does this give you? Haste. Oh, haste? That's great. That's a great effect. That's definitely worth, like, using. It won't let you instant mine or anything, or it won't let you instant mine stone before beacons, but it will be certainly useful. Oh, now this is actually annoying. Let's get rid of it because it's pushing my UI to the side. Alright. So let's have another look here. Alright. There's lots of cool stuff here. These cushions or seats. Anchor a player to a moving contraption. Alright, so I guess you probably don't you can't really run around in a moving contraption while it's moving, which makes sense. Because I'm guessing like you don't get moved with it, right? You'd have to be like have something push you or lock you in a cage so that you wouldn't be able to move around, or you could just sit on one of these seats. That makes sense. Right, I was going to check these windmill bearings. Oh, it's different now. They've switched it up. Used for harnessing. Yeah, they've separated. Well, let's check the cost first. This one's the same. The windmill bearings cheaper? Huh. I guess so people don't have to use water wheels as their first power source as often, I guess. Well, I do really quick, just need to check. Okay, they're the same size. Looks like their model might stick out the edges a little, but block space wise, they take up the same size as they used to. Alright. So still got the creative motor here. Sorry if I sound a bit tired. I haven't slept much. Okay, so have what's saying on these changed much? I don't think so. Mechanical plow. Does this do more now? Mechanical plow has a variety of uses. It is movable with pistons or bearings or controllers. Breaks blocks which cannot be collided with, such as torches, tracks, or snow layers. I do wonder, because right now I'm pretty sure all moving contraptions are gonna be rail bound, right? Or if they're not rail bound, they're bound to like a solid anchor point in the world. I wonder if at any point we'll have like cars or blimps in this mod, if that's a possibility. It seems like something that would fit with the theme, but andesite funnel and sorry, I get stressed. I felt that a lot of the funnels and the like stuff similar to that were a little pricey sometimes, very iron hungry. I mean, very resource hungry in general. General item transfer component, transitioning items between, okay. Open face will collect ground items in the block space in front of it and insert them into any container on the opposing side of the funnel. It can be mounted on belts and stuff. All right. So they've made it so there's andesite tunnels as well as brass tunnels. Because yeah, the brass is really expensive, and I guess because they kind of moved it later game-ish. I mean, not really, but kind of. With the blaze burner and the fuel and stuff like that, they've made it a little harder to get lots of it, so maybe that's why they've added more stuff prior to that, so it's not as big of a hurdle to create cool things. The rope pulley and the cart assembler look the same, right? Yeah, the cart assembler is going to be, I think, the most important thing for the trains. I'm guessing that's how you make them. I don't see any other way. I don't know, maybe I'll have to look up a tutorial after this. Actually, I mean, why am I here if not to test, right? Let me get all my stuff out. Let's get a cart, and then just one normal cart, and then we want to, let's just get a like polished diorite. Let's not get too fancy with it. And then we need the link, or is it the chain? No, what's it called? Cart coupling. Okay. And we need tracks. It's not called tracks, it's called rails. All right. So if we were to build a decently long rail, let's clear the path a little so that it's like a, don't have too many variables to start off with. Oops, okay. And then we can like turn it around. Thought I saw something like a creeper, but it was just mine playing tricks on me. And let's put it on a small circuit, I guess, right? Ah, my nose is itchy. Here is fine. Alright, let's put the card assembler here. And we can... Well, let's actually then do it like this. So we can load stuff onto the rails here without worrying about without having to worry about the coupler or the card assembler like undoing what it was set to do. The card assembler, ooh, it gives you some info, huh? With a single assembler, structures will anchor and rotate on a single minecart. Use a wrench to specify the desired rotation behavior. 2 cart assemblers connected by a structure will, once both contain a minecart, connect those carts with a contraption mounted between the two. Wait, so 2 cart assemblers connected by a structure. So do we not use a coupling? I think first let's do this, and then let's just do something real simple. We need chassis. Or let's just use slime blocks. So this will be the head. The head cart, I guess. Right, looks a little whack. Let's just do something like that. Or like this. Alright, so then I think we need a lever to power it. Alright. And then we want to create the carriage. So if can I use so that works like that. And then I can link it like that. But the behavior is a little weird. And then can I still use like a coal? Well, actually, I also want to get a wrench. And I didn't need to get rid of the coupling. Yeah, okay. A little buggy with the way I did it. Probably the intended method works better. So if I get rid of that, and then, oh yeah, and there is a, right, so the blocks don't work like they're supposed to, but there is collision. Alright. I also want to know, can I connect the coupling to, no, it has to be part of the cart. Alright, so doing it this way, I connect the carts. If I wanted to do it through this, then it would work different, I guess. But this does work, right? I mean, yeah, it's technically a train, right? I mean, it went backwards somehow. I meant it to be like the locomotive at the front, but what happens if I... Okay. Guess I ran out of gas. Alright, so let me try and get a cart that doesn't work like that. So what if I did this? get another lever. Is the track the only thing that's needed to make them connect? No, that didn't work. Okay. So what happens if I do something like this? Whoops. Okay, it doesn't work. Ah, oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So we need that to actually connect, right? So I need slime blocks back. So if it's like this, this looks a little phallic, but that's fine. Okay, that didn't work. So does that have to be like this? God, I have no idea how these carts work. Or these carriages work. Two cart assemblers connected by a structure will, once both contain a minecart connector. So, huh. So what if I just do that and then that? Does that work? No. That's not what I wanted, alright. God. I really need like a tutorial on this system, I guess. Huh. Alright, so now if I get a cart. Nope. I mean, I can still link the carts over a pretty long distance. That's a little awkward. Alright. Let's read this again. Chain all of your minecarts or carriage contraptions together to form a majestic train. I wonder if I'm like I missed an item that would have helped. Slash. Ah, god damn it. Caps lock. Slash. Weather clear. Slash game rule tog. Do weather cycle false. There we go. Now the test world is actually set up. Huh. Kind of spazzing out. Definitely need to learn how to do this better. When used on a minecart, couples two minecarts together, attempting to keep them at a constant distance while moving. Yeah. So it says it works on carriage contraptions, but Is there like an actual carriage thing? I don't know. Maybe. Do I need to, like, actually? Oh, I need to go to the other side. Cart movement mode, always face towards motion. Pauses act as while rotating. Lock rotation. Alright, that's not what I... Huh. I'll definitely need to figure this out separately. 2 cart assemblers connected by a structure. Will, once both contain a minecart, connect those minecarts with a contraption mounted between the 2. Structure. Is that a keyword or something? I don't know. Oh. That's how connected they need to be. That's very connected. Alright, alright. And then if I wanted to like add like a choo-choo part, I could get, I don't know. Let's go with like a back diesel or something like that. I don't know. Furnace. Minecart. So what if this... There, okay. So that can still drive it. Oh, right now the rotation is locked, which is a little weird, but... Okay, so it's a little buggy. And it took the lever. Okay. Alright, alright. So now what if I were to use chassis and I assume this is, oops, I don't know what I pressed F11. Okay, there. Okay, so if you were to use like linear chassis, you would probably just do this, right? So yeah. I don't know how to make a like an actual train, right? Like the carts are actually separated. Well, okay, let's imagine that this, let's get some super glue. Oh, actually we just need slime balls. Imagine that this is the front of the train, so we've got some more some more linear chassis. Let's get rid of those slime blocks. Right, so we got a train here. Let's imagine this is the front. And then we could have a mine cart and then a normal. Okay. So because of this, it will wait until both, yeah, because it's connected. And then we can, so that would be, oops. All right. Let's see how good it keeps you on it. Actually pretty well. I'm sure a seat would be better, but. All right, yeah, and it would kick you off a bit. So if you were to, can you like add more carts like this? What if we wanted like a trailer? Or I don't know, some kind of like freight. Now, if we were to push this off, let's. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I wanted to get rid of the, I wanted to get rid of the extra furnace car. Okay. Looks like, whoa. Oh, I was getting pushed by the train. Looks like I do need some kind of launching system for this to actually work, but yeah, let's think about it in a second. Let's read. Oops. Let's redo this really quickly. It would be something like that with two of those, and then I can just barely push it. That's not really how I wanted that to happen. But if I grabbed a, maybe I can fix it just by that broke it. I'm sure there'd be a much more sophisticated loading system than what I tried to do. So when stuff tries to reassemble, it doesn't crash. It just deletes some blocks that overlap, I guess. But you could definitely link up the carts, right? I did manage to link up the carts underneath. One thing I'm curious about is what if I wanted something that seems like it has wheels, right? So I can do this. It looks like you only need to power one of them. Let's see if that works across multiple tracks. So then let's just create a box. And we won't power it properly. So if I were to do this, this, and that, does it activate? Does it need another lever somewhere? Does it need a lever everywhere? Or does this for some reason not work? I can place one of them on one of those and coal. Let's see. No. That doesn't seem to create the structure. I wonder why. Oh, it holds the cards, huh? That's interesting. Because we've got the whole structure here, it does hold the cards. Alright, what if we just simply... Oh, okay. So maybe it was the push limit. So now these are both formed. And then we can actually... link it up like that. Oh, couplings cannot form a loop. Okay, that's fine. Can we push it out? Alright, well that's where it breaks, obviously. Because I didn't mean for that. Alright, but... yeah, because they ended up on the same... But, it's interesting how that worked. So you could technically have stuff that works like that. It's just there's a limit on how much you can move, I guess. But I don't know how much that is. Well, I am going to just really quickly check other new stuff. And I might be back not later today. Or maybe later today, maybe another day. And start a survival series. Because I kind of want to do like a steampunk town where all the transportation is done with trains. But I got to figure out how trains work first. On the plus side though, trains aren't going to be very expensive. Apart from the portable, we're going to need these things, which do require, well, the fluid is fine. We can transport fluid by train, but the brass here is the problem. We are going to need to get to the nether before we really start. But that's like, you know, first stream kind of stuff that we can do. It shouldn't be that hard to get a... yeah, this isn't that hard. It's a bit of iron. We'll have to farm up. Not too much infrastructure is needed to get this going though. So then I can start with my like train transport, and we'll have like these like loading materials, and god, it sounds like it could be very cool, but I'll need to do some more testing on my own to see how it can work out. See if any tutorials are up by now, because again, this released like literally like, you know, a couple hours ago, so not much information is out on it yet, and since it's just released, we're bound to find some, you know, as you can see, glitches that could get patched. But god, I'm really excited for this mod, and I'm really excited for seeing what I can do. God, it's trains, it's customizable trains. It sounds so fun. But yeah, so I mean, thank you for coming to me, like bumbling around, trying to figure out how some stuff works. So yeah, either probably not later today, probably either tomorrow or the day after. I'm probably gonna start a new stream series of me, just using Create and trying to create something cool. Yeah, funnily enough. And yeah, we'll go like definitely steampunk theme with trains, you know, transporting all of our materials to like different locations. I'm gonna see what else other mods I can put together to maybe put more emphasis on the trains and why they would be important, like for transport, rather than just putting everything in the same place. Although I can just like say because I want to. But yeah, we'll also need to figure out how to make sure the trains can go through unloaded chunks. Especially if we want like freight trains and not just passenger trains. Although we definitely want passenger trains too. I don't know. I'm just very excited to see what I can do with this. But anyway, thank you very much for stopping by the stream, checking it out. You can find all the VODs on my YouTube channel, which are linked, and please follow for updates if you want more. I'm supposed to mainly do art streams, so if you're interested in that, you can check out some of my stuff as well. And thank you for coming. Goodbye.